Hello and welcome to the Crafty Diamond. I am Debbie. Today I am going to be kitting up yet another diamond painting, but this one I'm going to take with me on my work trip. And you guys have seen me unbox this. This was from the 12 pack of the Artdot, and I will go ahead and put that link up in the top of the eye if you have not seen it, so go check it out. But these are perfect for travel, and based on comments and then also looking at what I wanted to do that was going to be light and easy to work on in a hotel, I decided on this one. I'm going to go with Rabbit and Daisy, and it's only 23 colors on here. The only thing with this is that with Artdot, and it was my one negative on this, and it's not a complaint, it is just something that I wish that they would have done, would have made stickers for all of these. I think that would have been very easy for them to do, and it wouldn't have cost that much, and it would be helpful for those of us that like to kit up using the symbol as well as the DMC. Okay, so what I decided to do is to use these stickers. These are Artdots that I've had for a while. I am just going to put the numbers on here, which I don't like to do, but I think it won't be that bad. And I am going to also use my paint gem. It is a 30 container here. Normally I would not do this for a canvas that has quite a few drills, but this is perfect to travel, and it only has 30 in here, so any of the extras I will more than likely just have to keep in a bag and then put those in my luggage. And I would like to use my regular size Artdot containers, but for traveling purposes, I think this will work out great. I'm also going to be getting everything ready to leave. I am going to use this Wolf Gazer project bag here. I think it is a gorgeous color. And I'm going to include my accessories that I'm going to take with me. So we will get that together as well. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to move this over. I'm going to have this here. I'm probably going to absolutely regret this, but I am not going to worry about putting tape or anything on these little containers. I may end up changing my mind shortly after working on this if a lot of these do not fit. But I have plenty of baggies, so I should be okay with that. I also have my scissors because these I will have to cut. Maybe I will get lucky and all of these will fit. I doubt it, but we'll see. We shall see. All right. I do not need this funnel in here. I'm going to take the funnel out. And I should probably have should have a tray here just in case. All right, so let's get started and let me see how they have these. At least they are numbered. That's good. Where does this train go? Where does this train start? All right, it starts at the left. It's kind of odd. I think I am ready, so let's go ahead and get started, and let's just hope that we don't have any static in these. I'm really excited about doing this one. I kept going back and forth. I was so indecisive of what did I want to take with me. I really wanted to take one of the Diamond Art Studio UK's that I also unboxed with you guys, but that one, right at the top, that one I decided not to, just because it was a little bit bigger, and I thought these are perfect sizes to take, and I might even get it finished. And I'm gonna grab another one too, just in case I happen to finish this one, because looking at our itinerary and all of the agenda and everything for the conference, I'm going to have some time that I'm not going to have anything going on. And so I am just going to treat this as a mini work / vacation, I guess. And I will be able to diamond paint. I am taking a book with me. I have Audible. I can listen to my book. I have several videos that I want to watch. I'm behind on. Some of those are planning videos because I love to use my planner. And then I have some true crime. I have a lot of diamond painting videos to get caught up on. That looks more like a 9 than a 3. So I think that's going to lend me a lot of things to do. I'm also taking some workout clothes so I can work out. They have a really nice gym in the hotel. And where we're staying, I'm a little nervous because we are having a lot of the conference portion of the weekend. We're having a lot of that on the 33rd or the 35th floor of a hotel. And I am not that crazy about being up that high. I guess I am just paranoid. I watch too many mystery movies. I read too many mysteries, I guess. I just don't think that this old lady would actually enjoy walking down 33 to 35 flights of stairs if something were to happen. Now, granted, hopefully nothing's going to happen, but I don't know. I just worry too much, I guess, but I'm not crazy about being that high up. And I think we're staying downtown in Dallas, Texas. Never been there. So I am very curious. Let's see, this one, I think I'm going to go ahead and put this, because I've got 23. I have a few extras in here, because this number 5 here, it has 2 bags. The green has like 3 or 4 bags. I'm also going to look and see if I have any fairy dust or ABs that I can add to this. Might as well bling it up while I can. Of course, this is going to be, I need my pen, number 5. But if any of you have been to Dallas, we don't have a car. It's a terrible 5. We don't have a car. We asked for a rental and the school declined it. And it was one person that I know declined it because my boss approved it. She's like, yeah, you guys, and my boss is a associate dean, and she's like, yeah, you guys, you need a car, y'all need transportation. She approved it, told us that would be fine, and the dean approved it, and then the school turned it down. Said they didn't think we needed a car, so we have been told. I have one student that loves to do research, bless her. That way I don't have to do it. And hopefully she has done some research for us. She said that they have really good transportation, public transportation, and apparently we are right by a bus stop. I'm like, I don't know about the bus. We'll have to check in on that and see how safe that it is, because with Atlanta, I wouldn't put anybody on a bus in Atlanta, but I don't know, maybe Dallas is safer than Atlanta. And we also have 3 males that are going to be with us. Not that that has anything to do with anything, but a lot of times that does help, that other people won't bother us. But I don't know. I'm kind of paranoid. I used to not be that way. And the older that I get, the more paranoid I get for some stupid reason. But anyway, I'm hoping that if we are staying downtown, I'm almost positive, because I'm like Queen or something, I don't know. But if we're staying downtown, I'm assuming they'll have some nice restaurants down there, because with this convention, they are not having food. With our last ones, when we had state and when we had nationals in Atlanta, they also had food. But they don't have any food this time, so we are on our own. So the school did give students enough for food. I don't know how they calculate this. They do some kind of stipend based on the market for whatever city that we're going to. And so we are getting money. I don't, but the students do. They get cash. I will have to charge it first or pay for it first. And then when I come back, I have to complete an expense report, which is a pain in the blank to complete, or I just don't know how to do it. I don't know. It's different. So I think I got it down now because I've done it a couple of times now. But anyway, I'm hoping that there will be something downtown that is in walking distance. I don't want to eat hotel food the entire time that we're there. Some hotel food is really good. Most of it is just your average blah hotel food. That is usually what happens with me. Let's see, 1, 2, I have 5 of these greens, which is 2, 25, 35. I'm just going to fill one of these up. I'll put the other 4 in my little container here. Debating about taking some minis with me because they will go in my carry-on. I did not cut that good. What happened? I might as well just dump it in here. I did not cut that good at all. I don't know what I did, but wasn't paying attention. But I'm just a little concerned because I don't know what to expect. If I was just going, for pleasure, I wouldn't be concerned. Of course, my family would be with me or, somebody. It would be, fun. But when I have to be on alert all the time, I have to be with, my students and everything. It makes it a little difficult. Okay, there is 9. If I did 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, because I still have all those to do. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I have these 4 that'll go over there. That's good. And I've got number 10. I only have 1 of these, so that's good. But I think we're going to have a good time. The students that I have going, they are really funny. They are just a lot of fun. We all get along together. That includes them and, me. And they're just so much fun. Every one of them has, of course, different personalities, but they all bring something different. And we've gotten to know each other, and they have respect for myself and for the other professor that's going. And when we go out to eat with them, we went to a really nice steak restaurant that was suggested by the 2 students that I'd mentioned, the one that does a lot of the research. And she researched that place really good. It was awesome. And we sat outside and we had just the best time. It was very relaxing. And so I'm looking forward to that part. But, it's a lot of socialization. The one really good part for me is that I don't have to share a room because I am faculty and professors don't have to share a room. Thank goodness. If I was staff, I would have to. But since I'm faculty, I don't have to share a room. It would be very uncomfortable to share a room with a student anyway. That would be a little awkward. I had to stop and do something for a minute. Okay, so my students, though, they have to share a room. So there's 2 to a room. So we have 3 females that are going. So we have 2 that are sharing a room. They are very good friends. So that works out very well for them. And they are friends because of the school. So that made it super nice. And they've roomed twice before now. So they are really good roommates. And they really like snacks. I love snacks. So we are going to go grab some snacks before we go to the hotel. There's a place that's on the way. We have a limo service picking us up, which means it's just probably a minibus. that's going to pick us up from the airport, so we don't have to worry about that. And we pretty much, when we get there on Thursday, which you'll see this and I will be there, so that will be nice. So hopefully, let's get all this paper up. Hopefully the future me will have a really good time and already be there, and we won't have any problems with transportation. Everything will be wonderful, and we will just be out to dinner. I'm not sure when this is going to go out. I do want this to go out. The plan is, why are these backwards? There is 16. Where's 15? Oh, here's 15. Okay, I'm just going to cut all these off the train here just to make it easier. I don't think there's any 310 in this. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so here's all of these. All I'm doing is just cutting these off. I usually don't do this on camera, but I'm just going to take a couple of seconds. We have 3. Let's see. Oh. I have 3 fairy dust in this kit, so that's super cool. All right, so now I need 15. 15. Okay, here we go. So I'm hoping that I can get this finished, and then when I come back, end of next week, we're going almost a full week. When I come back next week, I will be able to show you guys. So I really want to give you my opinion on these. I mean, they are new, and I think that they're normally around $50, which may seem a little high, but you get 12 of these. So that's not bad at all, in my opinion. And they're a good size, which I desperately need some smaller diamond paintings. I am hoping to get another video out for Saturday, which means I have to get that done today. It's Wednesday. And hopefully I will be able to get that out. If I do, that's going to be on my May whips. And there's no point in going over my goals because nothing changed from last month. Hopefully I will have some really good finishes in June and July. I think I just said that I'm hoping to get these finished by July. I'm hoping to get them finished in June. I don't even know what month it is. It's been so crazy. And it will be perfect to add a couple more of these if I can in July, since July is going to be another travel month for me. Another travel month, so hopefully I will be able to get some things done in June, so at least I can increase my goals towards my goals. Anyway, we shall see on that. And then since I'm not going to have really any goal changes, I am going to show you all of my whips because I do have some progress. And then also I'm going to go over my plans for June, which will include 2 of these paintings. And then also I'm going to add another one, possibly 2, to my rotation, and we'll go over that as well. I don't know if there's enough drills in here because there are not that many drills. Of course, this is a small canvas. I'm used to much larger canvases than this, but it just seems like there's not that many drills. And maybe I should take some extra baggies with me. If I happen to finish this one, I might want to throw some baggies in there so I can kit these down when I get back home. That might be a good idea. Right here is 22. I have 2 bags of 22, so that's nice because these are ABs. So that will be super nice. And then I want you guys to help me decide on any additional bling. Because if this turns out really cute, I am going to frame this because it's small. The larger ones I tend not to frame. I just haven't. And it really hasn't been something that I just absolutely have to frame, except for the one I had to have my Queen Elizabeth. That was my first diamond painting that I did from Diamond Art Club. And that was my first premium painting, which now I look at it and I'm like, man, I thought this thing was difficult level out the wazoo, and it was so easy. I mean, but it was my first one. I didn't know what I was doing. It took me forever to do it. I thought, if this takes me this long to do this painting, I can't imagine how long it's going to take me to do others. So that was pretty hilarious. All right, so I actually have 4 containers left. I could go ahead and put these in there so I don't have to worry about them. That could be a thought. I think I'm just going to put them in here. As long as they close okay, I'll just put these in here. And I am going to put this in here if it will fit. Let's see, that's going to be 2. I can cut off. I'll just cut off this part up here. So I've got my numbers in there too. So that'll work for this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my scissors before I forget. I'm going to put my scissors in here. Put my scissors in here. I won't stab myself. Probably should put my pen in there too, but put that in my purse. I'm going to move this out of the way. And then I'm going to bring this back over. I want to get my special drills and see what I have that might work for this. So I'm going to pull those, and I want you guys to help me look and see what we can do. Okay, for these, I did find 2 others. And this is going to be the top of this flower here. So those, and then any of the ones that are top like that. And then this 444, I'm debating, but I'm going to take it with me just in case. That is going to be mixed in on these. It looks like kind of like lily pads in a way. I'm not sure if that is correct or not, but anyway, it's going to be these peas that are here. I don't know if that's going to look right or not, but it doesn't hurt to have it with me. And I probably won't get to it anyway, so I'll just go ahead and take it just in case, because I want to make sure I have plenty to do. Especially if I have extra time to paint. I'm going to take this lavender putty, and this is from Joy's putty, and this is called her half. I'll look at halves instead of wholes because I can get more. I get several halves and I get different scents. I'm going to take some adhesive dots and then take my pen, and then also I guess I will go ahead and take tweezers. I probably won't need them. This is a round, but you never know. I'll make sure I have everything that I could possibly need for this diamond painting. This doesn't really match as much. But it's fine. I'll go ahead and use it anyway. So I'm going to put that in my bag here. And then I can put all of this in my luggage and I will be good to go. on these glue dots, I'm not going to take this, I think I'll just take these out of here. Might save a little bit of space, but I think I have plenty of room anyway. So I have plenty of room. And then I can just lay everything flat, including my drills, and I am ready to go. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click on the like button. Also, if you are not a subscriber, I would love to have you. It is completely free. Just click on that subscribe button and click on the notification bell so you are notified of future uploads. And as always, happy diamond painting. Bye.